Hello, welcome back to MTG Cards and Reviews. We're going to go ahead and I've already opened up the envelope, as you can see. We've got basically a little package here, though. These were the cards that I had picked up, though. I've also got, as you can see, a little bit of a different background here, a different plate mat. And so we're going to take a look at these cards here. These are revised cards. They've been well played, though, and well loved, it looks like, from what I've seen. So we'll get into it here and take a look, though. Let's see what we've got here. And looks like we need to adjust things just a bit here. Alright, so we got Clone. Clone was a great card from the original sets. They allowed you to basically make a copy of somebody else's creature, which could be quite useful for a variety of reasons. At the very least, though, it gave you a way to counter whatever they had on the table, though, directly at that point. And then if you needed to further address it, though, you always had the ability that you potentially could sacrifice your clone against their original to basically return the table back to its original state. Or if you had a way that you could then get rid of the original copy, that would be another option. Next, we've got our Cursed Land, which basically is a great way to deal with the certain aspects, though. Cursed Land does 1 damage to target land's controller during his or her upkeep. So, great way to make a specific land painful to continue, though, having, especially if it might be their only land. So, obviously, if you were playing someone who maybe had, you know, a dual color deck or tricolor, and maybe they only had at the time, maybe they only had when you pulled this out one particular type of land, though. So you know, they might have, you know, all blue and 1 red for mana. You could target that mountain, make that a painful card to keep, though, at that point, because it would then obviously deal 1 point of damage to them, but at the same time means that if they're relying on that single red card to keep doing or using it, though, then they're going to have to keep it out. They don't even if they have a way to sacrifice or get rid of that land, it's going to be basically an issue, though, because at that point either they can get rid of the damage they're taking from it, but then they lose that ability, that mana, and if that mana they're using to hit you with, or, you know, beef up their basically what they've got on their side, though, then, you know, it basically creates a essentially a cost deterrent at that point, which is why I obviously picked up 2 of them. And then, of course, we go back to the one of the original, basically going back again to the Singer Vampire, though. Basically, the Singer Vampire was, of course, a staple in a lot of basically black decks back then, though. Offered the flying, which meant that it could counter other flying creatures. It also, because it was flying, meant that you could get over opponent walls. And of course, when the vampire could get pumped each time a creature dies during a turn in which the vampire damaged it. So basically, Singer Vampire could become quite beefy, though, with basically picking off little targets, though. I mean, after all, you know, at a 4/4, you had a choice. You could either take the 4 damage, which you could only take so much of, or you would need to find a way to get rid of it off the table. Otherwise, you'd have to block it though, and try to bide yourself time. So, you know, depending on if it came out fresh though, you might take that first, even if you had some creatures though that were flying that could block it, you might take that first 4 points of damage though, to see if you could, or maybe draw another card or get another creature out though that might provide a more effective counter. Basically a larger creature, you know, another 4/4, or even something that at least had, you know, basically a higher defense though, where it might be, you know, 3/5 or something with flying. At that point, then you could basically block it though if you didn't have that option. You might even take it a second time again to bide yourself time though to either get flying, but at some point you either had to find a way to basically stop it, or though, because obviously you could only take you know, so many hits though before it's going to basically become a problem though, and at that point though it quickly became a race against time though, if you had no way to block it though, or your block options were very limited though. So but anyway guys, thanks for joining. Hope you guys are having a great day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, leave a comment though. Tell me if you've used the Singer Vampire or the Cursed Land though in the past to clone, and what your memories are of those types of cards though, and how you used to use them. And we'll catch you in the next video. I would say hit the ring the bell for notifications though. Now apparently that is a hit or miss about whether the notifications are actually getting out. But anyway, again, thanks for joining though, me here. Thanks for joining again on MTG Cards and Reviews. My name is Chris. Have a great day.